This is the after action report for turn 79 of Over the Reich versus John Petrosky. So, last turn I started to rush a couple of rail yards, and I did more this turn. Rail yards in France, so I think, yeah, Brest completed its rail yard. And so basically the idea is that that'll let me move stuff by rail, which I think will be kind of useful. I'm spending down my treasury, rebuilding up Western France a little bit. So I didn't capture anything new, I just moved my battle groups east a bit. So, but I did do something very significant. I attacked and eliminated all the resistance in Le Havre. So, if I review the attacks I've made that turn, I can look at Normandy, yeah. So in Normandy, I expended 113 1,000-pound bombs and a handful of other stuff in order to kill 4 gun batteries and an 88mm flak battery. So I actually killed all of it. I'm now wondering now whether that was the best use of resources, or if I should have actually had all these 40 or 50 fighters going and doing something like maybe attacking Schiphol or something. So, maybe I just got, baited into attacking Le Havre. Because, Rouen has the battle group defending it. If Le Havre had that, I couldn't even make an attack against it because it wouldn't do anything. I could, reduce everything low, which might be useful, right before the battle group comes in. But I probably wouldn't be able to destroy anything, since once everything is below 5 hit points, the battle group would defend, and the battle group would defend and not die from air attacks. So maybe I wasted all my effort. I'm considering sending my battle group in Dover to attack towards Calais. Maybe bring all these Tempests, destroy enough gun batteries to land near Calais, and then march on Calais or something. Or maybe just march direct, take these airfields, march on Paris, and say forget Calais. I have other stuff to do. So that's an option. Or I can go and attack The Hague and stuff like that. Haven't checked out how well that's defended lately. But to go there, I definitely want to take a second battle group with me. At least. So anyway, on the night map, I think I killed 1 or 2 more urban targets. Targets are kind of sparse. I'll have to send out stuff to Vienna, just on the basis that there's nowhere else to go to attack things. So let me just see the attacks that I've made. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I killed an urban center too, and that looks like about all. Now there's something interesting here, is that on the day map, I killed an ME-262. So basically what happened is I was attacking Merseburg, and something got reacted to right in this spot right here where it's flashing. And it was reacted to by an ME-262, which was right outside this airfield. It hadn't landed. And after searching, I mistook the square it was on. So I spent a whole bunch of time searching over here for it, then over here for it. And then I finally just figured, oh, whatever, I can't find it. And went and I bombed from that square there. And it hadn't used up all its reactions yet. So I finally deduced where it had to be. Because I think I was thinking it was on this square it was reacted to, but not this square. Which would have made it out here somewhere, probably. But so that was nice, because basically they're really strong in the attack, but if you attack them, they have basically no hit points or defensiveness. So basically the idea is that you want to get them in the airfields if you can. And speaking of getting things in airfields, I happened to scout Wells Airfield Base, and it had 2 trains in it, which I just happened to have Mustangs and enough range to get there. The odd thing is that they should have been disbanded into the plane there, the ME-262. But oh well. So anyway, I attacked Merseburg. I did a decent amount of damage to Nuremberg with all of my most of my forces from the 15th Air Force. I attacked, I think, Regensburg a little bit, but there was flak there, so I think I lost 3 bombers to flak. In fact, that's why this refinery is not killed. I have a handful of bombers around here that haven't used up their attack yet, but when I started attacking this refinery, the nearby planes got splashed. And so, but I did manage to kill all of the there were like 3 factories around here, so I killed all that, which is nice. I was actually expecting all these things to just die. So, there's that. Yeah, and I also, there was a damaged aircraft factory here, and I got a bomber to kill it. So, with respect to jets, there are a whole bunch of jets here, and okay, Tempelhof doesn't have jets, but it has like a NACE, which is basically the same thing almost. Or an Expertin, I guess. So, so basically, if they're in these 2 cities with the flak, I can't really damage them with my P-51s, because I have to get through the flak first, and that's like basically impossible. So what I'm thinking is that they can't be in multiple places at the same time, and they're really stuck to limited airfields that have the flak in it to protect them. So my idea at the moment is to send B-24s out down this way to Karlsruhe, Stuttgart, Mannheim, Frankfurt, and attack sort of in the south. Meanwhile, I will send B-17s, which are more expendable, to attack in the north towards Berlin. So, if the jets stay in Berlin, then my forces here will basically be able to wreak havoc. And if they move, then my B-17s will be able to do damage to Berlin, or maybe Leipzig or Dresden or something, or Peenemünde. So that's the current plan. I built a lot of B-24s, and I sort of switched a bit back to B-17s, on the basis that I lost a whole bunch in the previous turn, and they're more expendable anyway. Yeah, so at the moment I have 70 B-24s and 56 B-17s. So I'll probably switch more to the B-17s again. Yeah, so I go back to the reports. So the attacks, I lost about, looks like 8 P-51s. And, I thought I lost more B-24s. But I also, a bunch of B-17s, about 8 of them. And probably a few damaged B-17s as well, if I remember correctly. Well, maybe not. But, I think that's about all. I've been, on a side note, I've been doing some programming the past couple turns to make my life easier. I now have a button that can basically tell the plane to go to the nearest airfield. So basically, once something is like sort of out here, I can just go and order it to go back. It'll actually stop one square outside, which is useful. But that way I don't have to figure out, okay, where does it have to go? Where should I send it? So that was nice. I also have a way to press delete. By pressing delete, I can check information about combat readiness. So that's odd that there's a P-51 that has full movement there. Oh, it's sleeping. That would explain it. Never mind. Okay, yeah. So basically, I can, I can find out, what's there, what has full movement, and full movement and combat ready, like high HP. So I can figure out whether I can make an attack this turn, or whether I just need to like gather my forces and wait a bit. Because, you can oftentimes have a lot of stuff in an airbase, but it just, sort of, just arrives and isn't ready to move. So basically, I stage an awful lot of stuff in 56 fighter group. So I have a hotkey. So key 7, 8, and 9, you press it and they go to whatever the square is here. And 0 lets you set the hotkeys. So basically, I have, like, this key is 7, so basically everything, like, my bombers, my Mustangs, everything sort of groups around here. Then I usually put into 56 fighter group. So basically that helps me find out, okay, of all the stuff that's here, what is actually ready to attack this turn. So I can figure out, should I attack, or should I wait until next turn? That sort of thing. So I've been trying to make sort of like quality of life things to just make my turns go by quicker. So so it turned out that attacking Le Havre was made really, really easy because I could just set the hotkey to 8, press 8 from a Croydon airfield, have the unit attack, then press minus on the number pad, and it goes right back outside. And because I finally figured out a way to get it to select units a little more intelligently, like the game will automatically have a unit on the same square as the last unit that was. If you activate a unit, the next unit that's selected will be close to the square where the last unit was activated, and it'll have preference for the same unit type. So basically, I could just make, it took a little while still, but I could make all the attacks from Croydon pretty much like clockwork. Just press a few, it's like, 8, backspace, send the bombs down, then the minus, and an up, and it goes back. So maybe I should have demonstrated that, but oh well. So I've been trying to do things to make life a little bit easier. I don't know how much that applies to the Germans. But, there's a lot of power in Lua. And, making life easier is one of the powers. Oh, and before I forget, I researched, I think, okay, I don't remember what I researched, but let me research Tactics 1, so it's probably one of the prerequisites. Yeah, so it was Night Fighters 3, which I don't really need at the moment. But, so I got Night Fighters 3, began Tactics, which increases the attack power of my fighters. But in any case, I think that's all for turn 79. Thank you for watching.